Good day, everyone. Today we will be talking about integration by algebraic substitution. So in algebraic substitution, we replace the variable of integration by a function of a new variable. A change in the variable on integration often reduces an integrand to an easier integrable form. Okay, so it's like a u substitution. So the goal here for algebraic substitution is we are going to make these functions here integrable. So how are we going to do that? So for this type of integration, you're going to let u as the square root of 4x minus 3. Okay, so we are going to eliminate, the goal here is to eliminate the squared. So how are we going to do that? So we square both sides. Therefore, our u squared is equal to 4x minus 3. So how are we going to integrate u squared is equal to 4x minus 3? Okay, so to do that, that is 2u du is equal to 4 dx. Therefore, our dx is, divide both sides by 4. That's u du over 2 is equal to dx. Okay, so we're going to simplify or substitute, use substitution. Substitute the values, so that's 8x plus 1, it's what? So 8 times the value of x is, from this equation we can get x as 4x is equal to u squared plus 3. Divide both sides by 4 so that everything will be in terms of u. So, oops, okay. So therefore this will now be, hold on. This will now be 8 times x is u squared plus 3 all over 4 plus 1 over the square root of 4x minus 3. The square root of 4x minus 3 is just u. Okay, and our dx is u du over 2. Okay, so we cancel u, we cancel u. What will happen is we are going to simplify. So 8 over 4, it's 2. So that's 2 times u squared plus 3 plus 1, then du over 2. Okay, so I think we can also cancel 2 here. So therefore, what's left is u squared it's a so tama 2. Di ba day? Okay. Sige, sab. Okay, simplifying this equation, 8 over 4, that's simply 2 times u squared plus 3 plus 1, then multiplied by du over 2. Okay, so simplifying that, that's 2u squared plus 6 plus 1. Or actually, we can actually cancel that one, but yeah, either ways, no problem. No, sorry, we cannot cancel it since there is plus 1 here. Sorry for the confusion. Times du over 2. So that's 1/2 integral of 2u squared plus 6 uh, plus 7, sorry. So 2u squared plus 7. So therefore, or that, do not forget du. Therefore, our final would be 1/2. Not our final answer because we need to change this back to x. 2u squared, erase. 2u squared over 2, that's u cube over 3 rather. So 2, okay, plus 1/2 7u. Okay, do not forget plus c. So to simplify, that's 2u cubed over 6 plus 7u over 2 plus c. Again, change u back to its original equation. Therefore, that's 2 times our u is square root of 4x minus 3 to the power of 3 over 6, or 1/3 na po siya, plus 7 times u plus c. So I think we can still simplify. So this is 1/3 4x minus 3 raised to the power of 3/2 plus 7 over 2 4x minus 3 plus c. So this can be your final answer, or you can also change that one back into its radical form. Okay, so final answer for number 1. All right, let's try equation number 2. So that's evaluate y cubed square root of y squared plus 1 dy. First step, we are going to let u my radical sign. So therefore, u is 2y squared plus 1 square root. U squared is 2y squared plus 1. So 2y squared is equal to u squared minus 1. Okay, so to, what do you call this? So divide both sides by 2. So that's y squared is equal to u squared minus 1 times 1/2. Okay, to integrate that one, that's 2y dy is equal to the differential or differentiation for this one is just equivalent to 1/2 times differential of this one is 2u du. 1 is constant, so that's 0. Okay, so that's y dy is equal to 1/2 u du. So if you divide both sides by 2, this will happen. So we have y dy because we have y cubed dy. Now we can separate other y. So to simplify that one, that's y squared square root of 2y squared plus 1 y dy. Okay, so y dy is 1/2 u du, and then the other one as well. So y squared is equivalent to u squared minus 1, or 1/2 times u squared minus 1. Then square root of its u times y dy, which is 1/2 u du. Okay, so let's simplify this kind of equation. So This is u cube minus u. Tama? U cube minus u. 1/2 times u squared minus 1 times u times 1 So, okay. So, we can actually bring out the constants 1/4, right? Times u squared minus 1 times u times u. U times u is u squared, right? U and u, it's u squared. So, let's make this one u squared and this one du. So, to simplify, we have 1/4 u to the power of 4 minus u squared du. So that's 1/4 times u to the power of 5 over 5. Okay, so we can just simply factor out 1/4. Okay, then minus u cube over 3 plus c. Change u back to its original equation. So that's 1/4. But before that, let's get this LCD. So 15 divided by 5, that's 3. 3u5 minus 5u cubed plus c. So to further simplify this equation, we can just actually change, or we can just ang tawag dito, factor u cubed out. So therefore, what's left is u squared, or 3u squared minus 5 plus c. So tama ba? 1 over 60 u5 minus 5u cubed. Okay, so this is correct. What we are going to do next is bring this back to its original equation, which is x. So 1 over 60 u cubed times 3. Then u squared is just times 2y squared plus 1, right? Minus 5. So there you go. Plus c. Simplify, that's 1 over 60. Sorry, u cubed should be square root of, or let's do this, square root of 2y squared plus 1 to the power of 3. So this is 6y squared plus 3 minus 5 plus c. So therefore you have 2y squared plus 1 raised to the power of 3 halves. Let's erase. Okay, multiplied by 6y squared minus 2 plus c. So actually, this can actually be your final answer. Oops, we forgot over 60. So actually, we can still simplify this one into 2y squared plus 1 to the power of 3 halves times over 60 times factor out 2 times 3 squared minus 1 plus c. You have to cancel, and dire mabilin is 30. Therefore, that's 2y squared plus 1 raised to the power of 3 halves all over 30 times 3y squared minus 1 plus c. So that can be your final answer. Okay, let's move with example number 3. So for example number 3, same process. We are going to do still the same process. So here, we're going to let u as the x squared plus 1, the denominator rather. So u is equal to x squared plus 1. So for this equation, in this equation, we're going to separate x dx so that later on we will not be confused. All over, so x squared times x dx all over x squared plus 1 cubed. So what are we going to do so that we can get x dx? So we are going to still do the same thing. U is equal to x squared plus 1. So therefore, x squared is equal to u minus 1. So therefore, that's 2x dx is equal to u minus 1. Therefore, x dx is u minus 1 over 2, or 1 half times u minus 1. So if we rewrite this equation, that's x dx is again 1 half times u minus 1. Ay, 2x dx is equal to, sorry. This should be, to differentiate this one, that's 2x dx. Okay, so again, so to differentiate this one, we have 2x dx is equal to du. So therefore, this is x dx is du over 2. So this is x squared is u minus 1. X dx is du over 2 times all over u to the power of 3. Okay, so what happens next is 1 half times u minus 1 du over u cubed. So we can actually do this. So u negative 3 times u minus 1 du. So simplifying this equation, we can have as 1 half times, this is u negative 2. So negative 3 plus 1 is u negative 2 minus u negative 3 du. So therefore, you will have 1 half times negative 2 plus 1 minus negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2 over negative 2. Next step with this equation is we're going to simplify. So 1 half times, that's negative 1 over u. So that is u, negative negative, that's plus 1 over 2u squared plus c. So after this one, we can have, that's 1 half times, bring back to the original, that's u is x squared plus 1, then plus 1 plus 2 times x squared plus 1 squared plus c. So what's next is, the final answer would be, it can be rather, 1 over 4, hold on, times x squared plus 1 squared minus 1 over 2 times x squared plus 1. Okay, so actually, you can still simplify that one, but this can be your final answer for this kind of equation. Okay, for number 4, we have y dy over the fourth root of 1 plus 2y. So this one is very easy actually, because we are going to let u as the denominator. So that's u is equal to the fourth root of 1 plus 2y. So raise by 4 the two sides. So u4 is equal to 1 plus 2y. So 2y is equal to u4 minus 1. So divide both sides by 2, or you can just do 2 dy is equal to 4u cubed du. Okay, so our dy is 2u cubed du. Okay, so we have dy, we have y. We can have y rather with this transform, that's y is equal to u4 minus 1 all over 2. So simplifying that, that's y is u4 minus 1 all over 2 multiplied by dy, which is 2u cubed du all over this one is u lang. Okay, so we can actually send or can actually cancel that one. So mabilin is u4 minus 1, then cancel, times u squared du. Okay, so this now will be u6 minus u squared du. So that is u to the power of 5 over 5 minus u to the power of 3 over 3. Okay, and then that's plus c. So change it back to its original term. Sorry, this should be 7 and 7. Okay. So after this one, actually, we can simplify para later pili kita maglisod for simplification. So this is 21. That's 3u to the power of 7 minus 7u to the power of 3 plus c. Okay, para dili ta maglisod niya, let's simplify this equation. That's 1 over 21. Then u cubed times, this would be 3 u to the power of 4 minus, this is 7 plus c. So this is correct, 3 over 21. Okay, so that's correct. Then proceed with substitution. Times 1 plus 2y to the power of 4 thirds times 3 times 1 plus 2y to the power of 4 all over 4. So 4 over 4 na siya, no? Okay. U is the 4th root man of 1 plus 2y. Okay. Then this is minus 7 plus c. So we have our final answer as 1 over 21 times 1 plus 2y to the power of 4 thirds times 3 times 1 plus 2y minus 7 plus c, or that's 1 over 21 times 1 plus 2y to the power of 4 thirds times 3 plus 6y minus 7 plus c, or that's 1 over 21 times 1 plus 2y to the power of 4 thirds times 6y minus 7 plus 3, 4 plus c. Okay, so actually pwede na we can substitute or eliminate 2. So 2 over 21 times 1 plus 2y to the power of 4 thirds. Then ang nabilin dire is 2 man no. So the mag 3y minus 2 plus c. So 3y times 2 is 6y. 2 times 2 is minus 4 plus c. So I believe this can be your final answer. Okay, including plus c. So that is it for algebraic substitution. Please practice solving some problems in books and do your plates. Thank you for listening and have a great day.